Hi my friends. Today we will work on our word problem, but we will only be doing our work in Google Draw. Today it's not inside a document, so when you found it in Google Classroom, you clicked on the drawing and this was what popped up for you. Okay, so today we need to tackle this shape. Okay, first things first, you need to go ahead and write your name in the text box for name so that your teacher knows who it was. And what we're going to learn how to use today in Google Draw is to do the scribble tool. So you can see that this shows a small rectangle cut out of a bigger rectangle. And this came right off of a page like you might have done in class. Okay, so it's got A, B, C, and D parts. A says to label the unknown measurements. So our first job is to figure out what these sides need to be. Okay, so remembering that opposite sides are equal, if this side of the rectangle is 7, then this side must also be 7. And we can see that part of it has already been identified as 3. So we can figure out what the unknown part is by taking the 3 away from the 7. And in order to then write that on there, what you're going to do is come up to the top. Okay, you're going to click, when you're just browsing around on the drawing, you're using the select tool, but I'm going to come to the line tool and I'm going to come all the way down to scribble. Okay, and then I'm going to come back over here and I know that 7 minus 3 equals 4. And I'm using my mouse to do the best I can to draw the number 4 on there. Okay, as long as we can tell what it is, that's what you need. Okay, and now to figure out the part up here that's unknown, again, we know that the opposite sides have to be equal. So if this long side was 9, then this whole long side has to be 9 too. We know that part of it already is 4, so the part that we're missing must be 5. Okay, and I'm using my scribble tool to draw my 5 there too. So I helped you through part A, okay, but you will have to write those on your own document, on your own drawing. And then I'm going to let you go from there to follow B, C, and D and use the same, again up here, you want to click the scribble tool. That's how you're going to be able to make your writing on here, okay? B asks you to find the area of the big rectangle. So if this were a whole entire rectangle, what two numbers would you multiply and what would be the area of that big rectangle? Okay, the second part asks for you to find the area of the small rectangle. Now we just used our reasoning to figure out what the lengths of the sides of that smaller rectangle are. Okay, so you would use those two numbers to calculate the area of the smaller rectangle. And then you're going to need an equation, which you'll write with your scribble tool down here to find what is the area of the gray shaded figure. Okay, good luck. When you finish with that part, you'll need to turn in this paper or share it back with your teacher.